like tongue?
因为交流上没有障碍嘛，是吧？
Because communication is very well. No language barrier.
Did he seem like he was interested?
觉得他对你有兴趣吗？
我们已经后加了微信了。
They have shared their contact already.
Nice. So maybe you guys will still go on a date at the end?
你们接下来可能会进行进一步的交流或者约会吗？
哦，这个就不知道了呀。在
但是你会期待吗
期待。
？Yes. She's not sure him, but she's looking forward that.
Okay.
这个男士是吗？哦，Kelly. This one. Yes.
He has good names.
还有那一开始的那个加拿大的那个
是这位男士吗？
最
这里边哦，John 啊，会说中文
就是说
哦，John。
John?
John, he can speak some Chinese. He come from Taiwan. He was in Taiwan for years.
他说他在台湾吗？他是在加拿大吗？
John 是之前在台湾。OK.
他现在在加拿大。
OK.
So she said Ken and John.
Yes. Kelly, not Ken.
Kelly.
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 Yes.
So Kelly and John.
Maybe the first name, the first one I met gave me some quite impressive. Andrew.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Monday night's webcast for A Foreign Affair. I'm Joe Gregory. I'm sure, you know, a lot of you guys remember me, hopefully.
I hope they remember me more than you.
And this is
Hello,
my
guys.
lovely wife.
Hello.
So tonight, guys, we're doing this show tonight, guys, mainly because, quite a few, you know, there's a Ukraine tour coming up, which I will be leading, and you know, I'll talk about that a little bit, and as well as a bunch of other stuff. Just to get started, though, I guess we have a poll question tonight.
Okay.
And you want to read the poll question?
With my accent, okay?
Yes, with your
What's
accent.
the worst thing you've experienced on a first date? It's to you?
What's the worst? The first date with you?
I don't know.
What's the worst thing that you experienced on a first date? We were talking about this before the show began. And what did you say?
I said that I even don't remember my first date. Really, I don't remember, but I'm sure I was always perfect. Maybe some...
Perfect?
Yes, I am. And actually, in real, I never had worst, like bad dating.
Really?
Yes.
You never had a bad date?
No.
Jeez, I can't say that. I've had a couple of bad dates.
Now tell me.
Mm-hmm.
I never asked that question. Actually, thank you for that question. Now I will learn something.
Yes.
So it was from your side or girl's side?
Well, it's to our viewers. It's to them. They're gonna write into us and tell us what their worst experience was on a first date.
And so what do you have?
What do I?
Yes.
I don't know. I'd have to.
You're
really
also
think about it.
perfect, yes?
No, I wasn't perfect at all. See what I got to put up with, guys? Anyway, guys, we got a few things to cover before we get started. One thing is there is a seminar coming up in Las Vegas, if you can believe that. Las Vegas, guys, and that's on July 12th. If you can get there, you know, it should be a good time. I'm not sure if we will be there. I know John will be there.
I want to go.
Hmm?
I want to go.
Why do you want to go? You've been there before.
So what?
We'll talk about it later.
I like trips.
Trips. So, yeah, the Vegas seminar is always a really good time. Okay, so if you can get there, that's great. But on the 26th of July, there's also another seminar right here in Phoenix. So if you can make one or two of those seminars, that would be good. Also, we got some tours coming up. Let's see here. We got Barranquilla. Okay. And we also have, the Odessa Kyiv tour, which we'll be talking about a little bit later, that I'll be leading. That's coming up. That's sold out, by the way. Cartagena and also the Philippines. All right. So tonight, guys, what we were talking about, what we were discussing, what we should be discussing tonight is things that you should be preparing for, for an upcoming tour or an upcoming trip to one of these destinations. How to act, what to wear, things like that. What you should be bringing, if anything, on a first date. What do you think? On a first date to Ukraine, what do you think a guy should bring on a first date?
Flowers.
Flowers.
It's always flowers. Always.
Flowers.
It doesn't matter what kind of bouquet, what kind of flowers it will be. It doesn't mean it should be like huge or big one. No, it's just like a that respect to girl, that to make her happy, to make that first impression. So it will be good.
Okay, that's good.
No chocolate, no sweets, nothing. Just flowers will be enough.
Just flowers. Okay.
Yes.
So, guys, if you're bringing, now wait a minute. What if the guy's been talking to the girl for a long time? What if they've been having correspondence?
So they have already have
some correspondence back and forth. Haven't met, so they're meeting for the first time.
But they already had some
correspondence. Yeah.
Okay.
Some communications.
No, of course you can ask. I am going to visit you, so what do you want me to bring? Like some small gift.
Well, should he ask her though? That's the
Why
thing.
not? If you will ask me, I would say perfume.
Yes, of course. Yes, she would say perfume. Yeah.
Or maybe even, I'm thinking you are right. It's better not to ask.
No, it's got to be a surprise.
It's better not to ask.
Because if you ask her, then she knows what you got. So.
Of course, it depends on girl. But if you already met and you started your relationship, of course you can ask such questions. Like never saw her. No, just. It's up to you. Just flowers. So you can bring something like small, like that sign of your love, respect, what it is.
Or something small from where you're from.
From all over that, yes.
Okay.
Like cactus.
Like a cactus. Yeah, she's seen lots of cacti here, guys. Also, the one thing about my hun, I'll call her my hun here, is that she is a fashion stylist, and lately she's been working with one of the executive clients.
Yes, and I'm very thankful and appreciated to him. He trusts me and he let him to help to find his style, outfits. So he is now totally ready to go to meet his lady, his girl.
So did you?
So yeah.
Did you pick quite a few different?
Yeah, it's different because first of all I'm asking where he is from, what kind of weather, where he's going to, what kind of job he has, what hobbies, and after that I'm doing little profile for myself. I'm advising colors, I'm advising styles, I'm sending references pictures and examples. What I see on him, and then he we had a video call. First our meeting was a video call. It was small consultation. I had to see him in real. Pictures, it's one thing he sent me, but pictures is maybe little different when you see personally. So yeah, we started to work, and I guess in a month we did pretty good job.
That's good. All right. That wasn't. Is that the first time you styled a guy?
Here in US,
Here.
my first client, it was, yes.
First male client.
Male client. Usually I'm not working with men.
Yes. Yeah. All right. We'll read a few questions because they're starting to pile up here. From Crazy 8, hey, Maryna, what was your worst date? Well, she's trying to think of that.
I'm telling you, I had no worst date.
She's trying to say she had no worst
I
dates, guys.
I cannot even remember what. It was so long time ago.
So long ago. Okay. Daniel, Daniel said his worst experience was being stood up. Was his worst. I think a lot of us have experienced that one.
What means being stood up?
She didn't show up. She
at,
never
at
showed.
all.
She didn't show up.
And I'm just curious, have you ever that experience? Then girl came, like spent 10-15 minutes, said, okay, can I go to restroom, ladies room, and gone.
And gone. I'm sure we'll probably read one of those, but
This is, I don't know, this is like nightmare. I would feel so
yeah.
bad.
But I'm sure that happens quite a bit here in the U.S.
In US?
Yeah. J-Boy, a woman asked me to go downtown, lots of crying, and asked for money. Oh, jeez.
A woman who
J-Boy,
you know?
where did this happen? Lots of crying, and she asked her for money. Okay.
Usually what I'm doing to you.
Yeah, she doesn't cry, though. She just says, Han.
Aww.
There she goes, see? What is it?
Right.
HNT or Hunter Blue. Joe, make her happy and go to Vegas. No.
Oh. What means no?
We'll discuss it.
Okay.
James, where can I find the information on seminars like dates, times, and places? If you go straight to a foreign affair homepage, on that front page, it'll tell you exactly what seminars are coming up, where they are, and the date. Okay. Then, or if you want, you can just call here at the office. One of the staff here can help you out with that. They could tell you, they can give you a rundown of the seminar if you've never been to one. Guys, you got to experience a seminar. Okay, it's a lot of good information, and there's a lot of good discounts too at the seminar. Chris C. When is Dallas, Oklahoma, St. Louis, or KC seminars coming up? I have no idea. That, because John and the rest of the staff, they come up with the seminars, and right now, the ones I just shouted out, those are the only seminars that I know about. So, okay, I know he does go to Dallas, because when they go do Dallas, they also do Houston. Kevin, when does that usually? Did they already do it this year? Dallas and Houston.
I think they've done that, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds familiar. Yeah, he's just checking on that. Chris, Costa Rica tour is happening now, right? If so, those men are in for a treat. Yeah, the Costa Rican tour I've been on. I've been down there during that tour. It is a good tour. I really like the zip lining.
Oh, it's cool.
Yeah, it is cool. Yeah. Let me see. Are they having seminars in the States? Yeah, I just Mike. Yeah, they do. The seminars are all in the States. I just listed off Vegas on the 12th and Phoenix here in Phoenix on the 26th. But they're always adding new seminars each and every month. So just look on the website, look on the front page of the website, and it'll tell you about the seminars. Crazy 8, my worst date was when my date decided to order food to go, not just for one kid, but for 3. Oh, jeez. Last time I saw her, who
does that?
Last time I saw her, who does that? I can see if she was down on money, but it looks like she was on a welfare date by doing that. Yeah. I remember actually being on a date, but the girl asked me, "Hey, can I order something
For my kid?
For my kid to bring home after we're done?" She asked me.
Actually, I was on a date in Kiev, but my ex-boyfriend suggested me because he knew that I have a son, and we had a dinner in restaurant, and he said, "Okay, maybe we will order something for your son to go." I said, "Okay, I don't mind." But it was his suggestion.
Was it?
Oh, yes,
Yeah,
it was long time ago.
It was a long time ago, she says. Okay. Did you find that, Kevin? Oh, here we go. Yeah, it was already done. It was already passed, guys. It's the Dallas and Houston seminars. Those were on March 22nd of this year. So, you know, it'll probably be next year in March. Okay, so just look out for that. Okay, let's see what else we got here. So yeah, we'll talk about the upcoming tour. On the 24th of this month, the Odessa tour portion of the tour starts in Odessa, obviously. I know that the tour is sold out. I've spoken to a couple of the guys. I know a couple of the guys going on this tour. And a lot of people think you guys are crazy, that I'm crazy for going to Ukraine, especially at this moment in time when they're being hit pretty hard, especially in the last week. They've been getting hit even harder. We'll know hopefully this week if
I can go
if
or
my
not,
hunt can here
but
go.
I'm not afraid to go. I've been there during the war, so for me, it's my son is there actually, so I want to
Right.
to go, and I'm talking to him every day, like couple times, and video calls and chatting and talking on phone. During daytime, it's okay. Everyone is working. It's lively time. It's safety during daytime. Yes, of course, it started like at night, late night.
Usually in the
Usually
early
it's
mornings,
closer early morning, like even
1 or
2,
2.
3, like this. But if you there already, if you're afraid, you can go directly to shelter. If you will hear sirens or like missiles coming, drones coming, so you can go to shelter or check your room. If you have that 2-wall rules, you can be in corridor or
That's for drones, though. the
for
two-
drones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2-wall.
But Kiev, it's more or less safety, especially center of Kiev, that hotel rooms close to Gulliver shopping mall. It's
Yeah, and Kyiv is pretty safe because of all the consulates that are there and embassies. So I don't think he wants to really mess with those too much. But there is a curfew too, right?
curfew started at midnight. They what is it? Prolonged it.
Yeah, it used to be 10.
It
when
used
we-
to be
when I
10,
went to see
then
you there.
yes, then it was 11. Now it's like they feel it's more safety. They
Mm-hmm.
made it at midnight. Started from midnight, and I guess it's till 5 or 6 morning.
So, guys, the guys who are going on the tour, or if you're just going over to meet someone, just keep those things in mind, that there is a curfew. I actually got caught after curfew one
Yeah.
time coming from her apartment.
Because we started actually to call taxi like
Yes.
20 minutes before the curfew, but it's crazy because everything was busy or really high priced.
Right. If the more you wait to that curfew, guys,
yes.
the more the taxis or the Ubers are going to charge you. Just remember that. So you might want to start, arranging for your ride, for your date.
And my hunt was stopped actually on the block post.
Yeah, I
by
was stopped at a
soldiers, by
military
yeah.
checkpoint. That was a little scary because our taxi was surrounded, but it was actually quite funny because I hear them talking. That taxi driver just says, "This guy's American." He goes, "American." So 2 soldiers come around to my side and ask me for my passport, and I guess an officer came over, and the soldier's going, "He's American." and he goes, "You can go."
You're free
Yes.
to go.
So that was quite funny. But
But when you were staying in hotel, you never go to shelter, or you
I did once.
Once.
Once I had to go to the shelters once. And that's another thing for you guys who are coming on the tour. We'll talk about this obviously on the orientation night, which is the first night of the tour. There's no reason for you guys to be venturing too far away from the hotel. and that's in Odessa and in Kyiv. In Odessa, we're going to be staying at the Londonskaya. Londonskaya is right down by the port, guys. Okay, right near the water. You know, it's walking distance to you know, anything that you want. The restaurants. What's that name of that street again?
Deribasovska Street.
Deripaska.
Deribasovska.
Okay, so it's not too far from there. Also, Cloud is very close by. That's a great restaurant, great place to take a date. I'm saying this. I don't want you to travel too far away, and there's no need to anyway. Just in case, hey, sirens do start going off, and you want to get back to the hotel pretty quickly. It'll be kind of hard if you're halfway across the city. Okay.
Or even if you are already, you can go down to subway
You can
and
go
wait
to
there.
the metro. Yes.
Metro. What's the difference? Subway is the same as
Subway.
metro.
But you always called it metro, so over there they call it metro. They don't
Yeah,
call
it's
it
a
subway.
sign M. Yeah, there.
Okay, let's see if there's any more questions here. Chris C. Watch, guys. You can tell Maryna is totally smitten with Joe. Nice to see your connection. She tolerates me. Renee, hello, Joe, Maryna. Hope you are good. What's the age difference between us? You want it?
19 years.
19 years. Yeah, she's 19 years older than me, guys. Can you believe that?
Oh, thank you, huh? Actually, I don't mind.
Yeah, you don't mind?
I look good for
I like older women.
64.
Yeah, 19 years is, and do you, I'm sure most of you, she makes fun of me all the time. I'm sure a lot of you heard the story about how we met, but we were introduced through a mutual friend. But
You were already over 60, right? You were 61.
I was 61 at the time, and when they told her my age, she goes, "No, I don't want to meet him."
Yes, I was putting writing down like age like 55, I guess it was.
That was the cap, 55.
Yes, it was. What can I do? But no more, no over 55.
What can I do?
Yes, what can I do? But you know that now I understand that age is nothing. It's just like you understand each other. It's for us in our couple, I guess the most what connected us is sense of humor.
Yeah.
Without it, to live with him is hard.
Oh, that's real nice. Thank you very much. Living with me
You're
is
my
hard.
husband, okay? I can say everything.
See what I put up with? So yeah, 19 years. And you're gonna find that age gap preference from women. It's gonna vary from country to country. Philippines, they don't mind the age gap, a big age gap. Ukraine, what do you?
I have a friend and she's registered on that.
Yes, she
she
is.
registered, and when I asked her what like kind of man you are looking for, she said that older will be better for me than the same age.
Did she say how much older?
15 years, it's okay.
15.
Mm-hmm.
So 20 is too much.
I don't know. It's I am telling you, it depends on you guys how you are reacting, how you're acting.
Yeah, because I've seen some 40-year-olds, 45-year-olds guys that act like they're 80. So they do. So I guess I think I'm pretty active guy for my age.
You are, huh?
Yeah,
Yes.
Thank you, baby. Thank you. Okay, that's enough on us.
In Costa Rica, they prefer younger.
No, in Costa Rica, Ulysses says in Costa Rica, women are they into men 20? Oh yeah, 28 to 36. Geesh, are you between that age, Ulysses? 28 to 36. That's pretty young. You have your choice there. CG, hello Joe, long time no talk. Cody, oh Cody, how you doing? What you been up to, man? Cody's been on a couple of tours there.
In Ukraine?
In Ukraine, yeah. Yeah, good guy. Okay, let's see. All right. Passport King, 77. Yes, lots of beautiful women, but the goal is to find the most compatible woman for life.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
Because especially in Ukraine, there are a lot of beautiful girls, really, but it doesn't mean that their characters, their personalities
Yeah.
are so beautiful and good like they are.
And that's one thing too, guys. I mean, don't get caught up on
Oh yes.
just the appearance. You know, I've seen that happen so much that where the guy just, they just lose all train of thought. It's like when they walk into the first social, okay, the first time, it is amazing watching them because they have that end game in mind. They have that goal. Bye-bye. We're saying bye. They have that goal in mind. They know what they want. They know what age group, the age gap they want. As soon as they walk into the social and they see that first table of, early 20-year-old, gorgeous Ukrainian women, it's like, oh, squirrel, and they head right there and they're just, yes, you're so beautiful. You're just so beautiful. If let's face it, guys, okay, if you're in your if you're 50, 60, 70 years old, we have no business going after somebody who's 20, 21, 22, 23. We got to keep it real.
There are so many beautiful girls over 40. I would say that even.
Oh yeah, there are.
It's true.
Yes, like mine.
And may I give some advice, a little advice? When you're, may I?
Yes. She's gonna
When
give
you
some
are
advice.
going for social, I saw some socials on, what is it?
On the website.
On the websites, yes. And I heard from that friend, she also visited one of socials. And I noticed that you are not so much active, that you give the expression that, okay, here I am, so you girls come to me and talk to me. And I saw that guys just, there are tables there,
Right.
there are girls sitting, and some guys just going around, they even didn't stop to talk, to sit, to talk to girls. And I was thinking, and okay, and what do you want then? If you're not talking, you're not my compliments, you're not even trying, you're expecting that everyone will come to you and will just talk to you. No, it will not work.
Especially Ukrainian women, guys. They want, they're old-fashioned. They want the guy to approach them.
Yes.
They want you to, and initiate that communication. So keep that in mind, okay? I know that you're walking into an environment where the women outnumber you, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times, but just keep that in mind, just because the women outnumber you, you still need to take that initiative, right?
Yes, right.
Right.
At least to pay attention for one table like 10-15 minutes. If you will really like some lady, some girl, you can continue with her, asking her, don't you mind if I will to bring your drink, or we can dance later. Some like conversation to make it more personal, especially to the girl you like. But to make that round and sit and talk to every table, to see girls, because I know that you even cannot sometimes notice some girls, they're sitting, waiting, you passed, and that's it. And you're disappointed because you didn't find anyone, and they're disappointed that didn't have like some communication.
And you can't see the trees through the forest, guys. When I was doing, I remember years ago watching videos of tours that I did, and I'm thinking, wow, I never even noticed these girls. Now, granted, I was working, so I wasn't actively looking.
I believe you.
Okay, but it's hard, guys. I mean, you walk. 15 of you will be walking into a room with between 80 and 100 women, or maybe a little bit more. Think about that. All right.
I guess it's even hard work for you, not
is.
for them.
It
They
is hard.
they did already their work. They put makeup, they dressed nicely, they came. So
Yeah.
now this is your part to do something.
Yep.
Not just relax and okay, girls, come to me.
Come to me. No. You know, this is your time, guys. You know, we're putting them in front of you. You know, and you've got to do some of the legwork here and get out there and talk to them, and you know, and the socials are a lot of fun in there, but they're what you make of it. You know, in this case, yes, you should be able to get around to all the tables. I'll give you that much. Okay.
It's enough time.
It's enough time. You got 4 hours. All right. So you have 4 hours to get around to the table. You know, get around to the tables, and you should get a pretty good idea. But within a couple of hours, okay, I've cut it down to a few girls that I want to go back to. Then do that. All right. But don't spend all your time with one girl, because you are going to kick yourself unless you both hit it off.
Yeah,
And
unless
it's
that
incredible.
case, yes.
You know, and you do not want to leave her, because we all know that, hey, she's at the social, so if you leave her and another guy comes in and starts talking to her, she's fair game. All right. So let's see here. We got okay. Hey Joe, did I see? Hey Brian, yeah. Hi Joe, it's great to see you, man. Been a long time. Got one question. Do you think the 2026 schedule would?
It will be in Poland because of the rain. So we'll be social in Poland.
I don't think so. Yeah, I'm. You know, hopefully this war ends this year, because I made a bet with her mom. So.
Yes.
So, I don't want to lose that bet. But in all seriousness, I don't see that happening, Brian, because they didn't have the socials in Poland this time around when they weren't having them in Ukraine when the war first started. So I don't see them having them in Poland.
And because you know why? Because a lot of girls came back to Ukraine, even if they left in the beginning.
Yeah, a lot
in
of them
Europe,
did.
a lot of came back.
Yeah, a lot of them did. Repeat. Hi, Joe and Maryna.
Hi.
I've heard the story of how you met before from Maryna's perspective, but I don't believe I heard it from Joe's perspective.
Okay. Yes.
Please give me. Please forgive me if you told it, but would you tell it? Okay. Well, like I said, we had a mutual friend. He sent me her photos. Okay, and he even said, I know that this you don't usually go, because I don't usually go for short blonde hair girls. Okay, never have, never will again. Don't need to. But he sent me, but the hair thing did not cross my mind when I first looked at it, because I thought, wow, she's really attractive. And he told me her age, and she had a son, and I thought, yeah, I would really like to, talk to this girl. So, and I can't remember. Did I text you first? I think I texted you.
You text me first.
I text her
but
first.
But before that, girls send me your pictures, photos.
Yes. Yeah, I knew they were sending her my photos. I just didn't know the conversation that went on with behind the scenes there, because they were telling her, number one, that I was Mexican, which I am not, guys. Just so you know. Not that there's anything wrong with it. I'm just not. But they told her that, and But at first, you said no because of my age. I didn't know those two things. So, but when we started talking, it just clicked. We were just, in the morning, I'm talking my morning, which was her evening, we'd be talking. My evening, her morning, we'd be talking. And then, I think, after 2 or 3 days, I think I was getting ready, and then all of a sudden my phone was going off for a video call, and it was from her. And I'm thinking, ooh, she initiated the video call. She wanted to surprise me.
No, I wanted to see you, not surprise.
Well, you did surprise me.
As I told you guys that pictures is pictures, it can be different, but seeing in personal, that I would make my mind like, you know, I want to continue, I will continue, or what to do. So yes, I called him, I made video call, and I didn't tell him I'm gonna to. So.
No, she didn't tell me. Yeah, it was a big surprise. It really was. But we spoke, but not for long. But
because you were on the road on the way to work.
Yes, and so yeah, we did quite a few video calls after that. And one time she requested that I send her a photo of my hands.
Yes.
Why? Why'd you tell him? Why do you?
Yes, because I like when man has a good nails.
Good nails. Just remember that. She was looking at my. I didn't know. She just said take a photo of my hand, so I took a photo of one
I
side
said, can
and
you
the
make
other.
a picture of your hand? He said, why? Just make picture, send me. He sent me, and I was sitting waiting. When I saw, I said, "Whew, continue. We'll keep it on."
Yeah. So anyway, after some time, after I don't know, about a month or so, or less, about a month.
About months. Yes.
I said, well, I'd like to meet you. So I said, how about if I come over and we meet? And she thought I was crazy.
Yes, that time I was. Now I don't think it's like. Now it's for me. It's like okay, it's normal when man is coming for a woman.
But I still remember when the train's pulling in, because she was dead set on meeting me at the train station, even though it was so early in the morning.
It's in our, I don't know, it's in our blood, it's our culture, but if you're coming visit me, of course I have to meet you. It's, if it will be nighttime, of course I will not.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, curfew. And,
Curfew, yes.
Yes. But early morning, it's not a problem.
Yeah, yeah. And so when the train's pulling in, I'm looking out the window, and the train's slowing down, and I saw her standing. I just spotted her right off. She was wearing this long fur white coat, her blonde hairs, and her glasses. That's her. And I was getting a little nervous now because, hey, here's the moment of truth. So I get my stuff together. I'm getting off the train. Here's another thing I didn't know what she was thinking. I'm getting off the train as I'm stepping down because these trains are hard to get off sometimes.
Yes.
So I get my bag down. Those steps are horrible. Uh-huh. So I get down on the platform, and I didn't know it for a long time. She goes, well, I thought he kept on getting shorter and shorter and shorter as he went down the steps.
Okay, when he stopped.
I'm still taller than her, but.
Yeah.
So I turn around, she's coming towards me, and there was a woman who walked past her pulling her suitcase, and she hit the back end of that suitcase and came flying into my arms. It was perfect. Absolutely perfect.
Yes. There is one more thing I never told to anyone. Well, yes.
Should you say it on this?
Yes, it's exclusive.
Oh, it's exclusive.
It's hot news to tell. Now I understand what it can be. Because when you are rinsing your mouth, like in the morning, you have that mouth wash. Mm-hmm. and it has little alcohol in it or something. And when I fall into your arms, I felt that smell, like alcohol smell from wash.
My mouthwash.
Yes, and I was thinking, oh shit, he was drinking, like, you know, because in this long way trains, especially in that cabin, you are sitting with people, and sometimes they're drinking beer, sometimes they're ordering like vodka with juice or something, and I was thinking, he was drinking.
Because of course you guys, you either got to chew gum real quick, you're meeting her for the first time, or I down a little bit of mouthwash and spit it out real quick, and because hey, I want to put on a good impression. I didn't want any.
But it was impression like you alcoholic.
I'm an alcoholic, yes. So that's what you were thinking. Nice. Okay.
But we are together. Still.
Yes, we are. Cyprian, Shin, Sean. What? Okay. Anyway, will AFA ever host tours to St. Petersburg or Moscow? I'm thinking of traveling to Russia now, easily compared to a few years ago. It's actually impossible for us. I don't think we can travel to Russia right now.
I think so.
We're not allowed. That's number one. Number two, I don't think so, mainly because of how the visa works. I think that was the reason why they stopped it, because of the visas. But at the moment, no. You could, when you are allowed to travel to Russia, yeah, you can go there and meet the girls there from the website. But I don't see tours starting back up in Russia again. James Taylor, hopefully I find a girl like Joe's when I go over there at the end of the month. All right, James, yes. Do you have any friends? He wants to know if you have any friends here.
Here or in Ukraine?
In Ukraine.
Yes, I have.
She has friends over there, guys. Jake, how can I understand that this is the right lady for me? Ooh, that is a great question.
I guess you should answer that, because
for me, from the guy's point of view, we had little things that we needed to work out before we got married, and we did that. But as far as knowing that, hey, this is the right woman, it's all about her attitude towards me. This woman takes such good care of me. She really does. I have never had a woman be so attentive to me, cares about my day. You guys, we have been together going on 3 years now.
Yes.
It's over 2.5. But every time I come home from work, she's at the door. She is at the door waiting for me. It brings me a little teary.
It's our meeting.
Yeah, she'll if I have something in my hand, she'll take it from me, ask me how my day was. She's never too tired to listen to me. I never had that before.
Who told you that?
Who told me what?
That I'm not tired listening to you.
See what I mean, guys?
No, usually it's what attitude towards you, and you should feel it. How she is texting to you, how many times it takes to text back to you, or to take your call, or there is some maybe excuses, so she is at work, or she was at bathroom, or somewhere, but if she is answering after that, explaining, okay, sorry, I was there, but reaching to you, it says a lot,
It is. So, yeah, guys, and you gotta be opened up for those feelings, guys. I mean, you can't just be thinking, yeah, she's beautiful, and I'm, and I'm just happy that she's here with me, even though emotionally she's not with you.
No, actually touching.
Yeah, she's always touching me.
Like not just me. If
woman's touch.
if a person likes another person, of course you wanna touch, you wanna keep hand, you wanna feel how warm you are, your skin, your smell. So be closer to you. That's some small like. And when you are talking to her, she's looking into your eyes, not like, okay, yeah, I did that. My day was good. Yes, like that.
She's, yeah, just be, guys, come on, when you know, like I was saying, everything about, my wife here, she is everything I wanted in a partner. My job now, because I'm retired from the police department, so I'm home a whole lot more. And I thought for sure by being retired, we were going to get on each other's nerves. I really thought that. But, and because she doesn't work much, she does her, her styling for
It's
a
mostly
client
online.
here and there. So it's not much. So we're together a lot.
Yes.
A lot. And we go out every weekend together. Every weekend.
I guess
we
it
go
was a couple of times when I asked him, "Hon, can I go to TJ Maxx?" And
Yeah,
he
she'll
said-
go to TJ Maxx. She'll go to TJ Maxx just to look at things, it's for her job and stuff. Yeah, and that's her getaway. She goes to TJ Maxx. For me, I'll go to the gun store.
For 5 hours, and I got text, "Hon, will you come over for the night?"
Yeah, you coming home for the night or what? They all know her by name at TJ Maxx. But that's how you know, guys. Okay, sorry that took a little bit longer, but you're gonna meet so many that and just keep your eyes open, guys. Okay, when they start go, oh, look, can we go into this perfume shop, or can we go into this dress shop?
I'm just curious. For example, if you guys will be asked such question, what will you do? Because I don't know. I never asked men to do
No.
it for me. Like, yes, I can ask already when we are in relationships, like
Right.
we are living together. But from the first 2, even 3 dates, I never asked that. That's why I cannot tell you what to do. Really.
I would say
I
don't. I would say don't. If you are 1, 2, or even 3rd date in, and she's asking you to buy some expensive dress or whatever, guys, don't. Do not do it. Now,
But
if
how-
after the
how to
3rd date,
answer?
I would say, hey, if you want to go in and look around, that's fine. I'm going to go over to this store over here and take a look there. That's how I would do it. I'm just going to go over here and look. You want to go in there? Sure. I'm going to go over here and look. I'm not getting trapped like that. But in all fairness, guys who have been corresponding with women and the date's going fine, you're getting that feeling that she's really into you. You're getting good vibes, okay, and you want to do something nice to her on the 2nd or 3rd date, and get her a small bottle of her favorite perfume. Fine, do that. That's a nice gesture, okay. Or get a small toy for her kid.
Yeah.
Those things are nice.
But not first date.
But
No,
yeah.
Not first.
I'm telling you, all the guys on the guys going on my tour, I'm telling you, man, if you buy something on the first date,
You should buy the same for me.
No, listen. You're gonna have a lot to answer for with me. Don't listen to her. All right, now let's move on here. We're running out of time. Boy, we're really blowing through this. Over here at the end
Here at the end of this month.
yeah, James is going over. Yeah, we'll do our best, man. We're gonna do our best so you can find a good girl. Jake, how can I understand that this is the right? Okay, we just read that. Daniel, I think going on any tour would be great. It is a matter of getting on a plane and attending the tour. You're so right, Daniel. That's all it is getting on a plane and going. And I'm not here to slam American women at all. Okay, I have 4 daughters, I have a mom, I have sisters, so I'm not going to sit here and slam American women at all. But it really says something when guys are willing to go into a war zone to find the right woman. So that's all I'm going to say. on that.
This is the question from my friends. They're always asking, so why they are looking for Slavic girls? And I told them that it's not just for Slavic, from Costa Rica, like
Yeah.
different. And they're asking, but why? America is a big country. Don't they have their women? What can I say here?
No, because dating kind of blows in America. It really does. It's hard. I mean, guys, help me here. I mean, it is hard dating in America. I hated it.
When last time you had a date with American woman?
Oh, way before I started this whole thing going over there. I mean,
And what do you think? Dates with American woman 20 years ago and now, is it different?
well, it wasn't 20 years ago.
Okay,
About 15,
okay, 10. Okay, 10.
Because the last American woman I dated was a lot of years ago, so I don't even want to think about how hard it is to date an American woman now, because I know how hard it was back then, and it's even harder now.
Do you want to try? I will let you for experience.
Isn't she great? No, thank you. You think I want those headaches?
I will sit the next table.
You'll sit at the next table.
Yes. Just to see how it's going on.
See what I mean? Yeah, Paul says Oblaka is a good restaurant.
Kiev is safe.
Oblaka is a good restaurant in Odessa. Unfortunately, steakhouse closed. Yeah, we know. But there's still, yeah. But you're right. Oblaka is the,
Clouds.
Yes.
I know this.
I want everyone to be happy as I am. Me too. Barry, I have been to Ukraine many times. 2 last year. Wow, Kiev is safe. You've been there twice last year, Barry. Twice. Wow.
You see, Kiev is safe. That I told that exactly Kiev, especially
Were
center
you,
of Kiev.
were you just in Barry? Were you just in Kiev, or were you in other cities? Chris C. Age is a state of mind. I'm full of knowledge with the energy to share it with women, with my lady, I should say. Yeah, you're right. It is a state of mind. She keeps me young. She does. Sometimes she wears me down, guys. Always active. Boom, boom, boom.
Don't tell anyone.
Ernie, you're still here? Oh man, Ernie. Hey, good evening, Joe and Maryna. Great to see you both. You look great together.
Thank you, Ernie.
Sometime in the future, I am planning to travel to Ukraine. You've been saying that how long, Ernie? Come on. He wants to visit this Anastasia. Have a great night. Yeah, Ernie, come on, man. How long have you've been saying that you're gonna go and visit? Come on this tour, man. I'll talk to John to open it up for you. Lysias, it's better to meet them in person than write letters. Yes. I told them there's a difference in the tours. Yes. Yeah, you guys, Ulysses is so right here. If you want to write a few letters, introducing yourself to a lady, saying, hey, I'm coming to your city, would love to meet you. I think we have a lot in common. That's fine.
Why not 2 calls?
No, they're talking, because you got to do letters first.
No, I mean here a couple of letters and then just talking on phone.
Then you could do a phone call, yeah, but we're talking about going over and meeting them. Yes, letters, if you want to do a phone call, fine, just to get that, personal connection. But other than that, guys, you should not be writing dozens and dozens and dozens of letters. Even John, the owner, says, don't sit there and just write letters. Get on a plane and go over. Okay, let's see what we got here next. Boy, we gotta.
We lost.
Yeah, we lost here. Boy, there's a lot of. Ukraine Dave, I have to say greetings, Joe and Maryna. Okay. Oh wow, Cody, you're celebrating 6 years of marriage. Has it been that long since I've seen you? You already have a son too. Wow, congrats, man. It's good. That's great. 6 years. Wow, she's put up with you for 6 years, man. That's great. Slippery hits. Hey, Joe, it sounds like you did everything John warned us not to do. Daniel, my co-worker's husband is 15 years older. Okay. No, James, I am not the party animal that was on Anna's last tour. No. Now, Anna did that tour herself. Okay. I think a foreign affair that was interesting last year. I was in an apartment. You could hear them shoot down drones. Wow. I met a real sweetie down there. Wow. Was it scary, Barry? With them shooting down those drones?
It's very loud.
I heard it's loud, yeah. Passport King says they are traditional feminine women, so the guy gotta shoot his shot. Yes, they do. Would you say you're tradition?
Yes.
You're traditional.
Yes, feminine.
Feminine. Very feminine, guys. That's what I really like is the femininity.
Even the way we are dressed and acting, it's more
Yes.
feminine.
Barry says Ukraine women are very sweet. Some were there for the food. Some others. Some were there for the food. Some were looking
That's
for
true.
women.
So why? Yeah.
Yeah, you know, guys. Joe G. That's my name. Joe G.
Joe.
Joe G.
Joe.
My last initial.
Yes.
Is this expectation of you having to be the extrovert? Is the same in Southeast Asia? It is the same. Okay. Basically, what he's saying in what you were saying, you got to get out there. You got to talk to the women.
Yes.
He's saying it's the same in Southeast Asia. You got a good name, Joe. Barry, yes, they are for serious relationships after social. Get their phone numbers and email addresses. Yes, yes, yes. You are at the social, guys. You can get that information, okay? Paul, my boy Paul and I have been on a few tours together, yeah. He always had fun at the socials, but he never took them very seriously because most of the women were there
Too
too
young.
young for him. Paul, not all of them were too young. Come on. Some were, 30s, 40s. Passport King, assuming it's 100 girls, 4 hours, that's 2.5 minutes per lady. That's definitely speed dating on steroids.
No, but if there is tables,
Yeah, you're
there are
sitting at a
sitting
table,
like
guys.
7, 8 girls there.
So you're doing a couple of conversations at the same time, But yeah, I like your math. J-Boy, hey Joe, is it possible to do a one-on-one call with you to ask more questions about socials? Yeah, it is, J-Boy. At the end of this, I'll give you my email address, and that way we'll set something up instead of me blabbing out my phone number for all of the world to see. Okay? Ulysses, Joe, is Anna leading the next tour in Odessa, Kiev? Is she back in Ukraine? No, Anna's still here. And I believe, I'm not sure if she's doing the one in November. I know John's going in November. I
It
think John was
depends on
going.
documents. So
Yeah,
we
it
don't
depends.
know, yeah.
We don't know yet, but Anna is still here, guys. But I'm not good enough, man.
You're great, hon.
Thank you,
I
babe.
found question for myself.
J-boy? Okay.
J-boy, can Maryna offer 1 or 2 topics to ask ladies at social and audience? Thank you. Yes.
That's a good question.
Topics. First of all, when you're approaching girls, of course, compliments like, "Oh, ladies, you are so great looking, nice looking," however you are telling that.
Their shoes and dress.
Yes. You can ask what hobby she has, and if you really feel she is like intrigued, she will tell you, so that conversation will start. You can support her, like you like what she is doing, or you can tell what you are doing. That is first. What she is doing, like hobby. I guess this is like common question, not too personal, you know, that not to offend her, not like just, okay, let's talk about the weather.
What about
No.
family too? Is it too personal to ask about family?
Yeah, family I would ask later, because sometimes it's painful question, so she can be upset telling
that's
that
good
story
point.
about that. So it's not bad to ask about, like, if you see that she's like over 30, 40s, you can ask about like kids. And this is one of my topic when girls, mothers, are also relaxed and more open to tell. And if you already started to be interested in that girl, you should be patient, because if they started to talk about kids, it can take some time, you
gosh,
know. Also, if you can have kids, so you have already some common subject. So
That is a good thing too that you just brought up. Asking a Slavic woman, how was your day? Oh my! She is
we
going
will
to tell
start
you how was her day from the beginning to right when
I
she
woke
met you.
up at 7 o'clock, then I went to brush my teeth, I went to gym, after gym I went to aerobics, like to buy smoothie. When I came back home, I like ate that, you know.
Yeah, it's going to be long. So yes, like she said, be patient if you ask her about her kid, if you know, things like that, because it's going to be a long minute.
But sometimes, and I know my friend, I know even the way she will tell you. For example, if you're asking her what about kids, like she can say, "I have 3 daughters." She's shy, yes, and she can stop talking about that.
Mm-hmm.
But it will be nice of you to ask, "Oh, really, 3 girls? It's wow," you know, like to support her, to start asking like what age, what they're doing, how they're like, something about that.
All the Slavic kids have hobbies. They're either into
Yes.
sports or music, something. They're
Something,
doing
yeah.
something. Okay, so just remember that. Well, we come to our hour, huh?
What hour?
It's an hour.
Really?
Yes.
It's a lot of questions left.
Yeah, it's an hour, guys. Just to recap, just remember the seminar, Las Vegas, on the 12th of July. Okay, hopefully you can make it. And then there's another seminar on the 26th of July here in Phoenix. It's been a great hour, guys. Oh, I also said I would give out my email address. For those of you who have additional questions of myself or of my beautiful wife, not personal questions, obviously, it's JL for Larry, Greg, Greg, the number 4 at Gmail. So JL Greg, Greg, the number 4 at Gmail. All right. Do you have anything last to say, huh?
No, I want to say thank you having us tonight.
Some good questions.
Sending a lot of good questions.
Yeah, a lot of good
Yes, very
questions.
important. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So guys, the guys that I'm going to see in another couple of weeks, see you then. Other than that, guys, hope to see you next time. Have a good evening.
Chinese ladies, they, some of them would like to find their true love. Nowadays, the China society become very developed, and the people who are being single or being divorced, they are eager to find their love soulmates. And when they found that the society here right now at Pleasant is not that easy to find a man that, can be the soulmates, that they are looking for the foreigners who are, respect the ladies. They know how to respect the ladies well, and then they can show their love to the ladies because they are more passionate and more likely know how to show their love to the women that they love. So that's why I think that the Chinese ladies would like to find a foreign man.
At first, I think foreign man is higher than Chinese man. And the second, I want to be a mixed blood children. I think mixed blood children is very beautiful. And the second, my two sisters, their children all born in American, so they go American many times. So if I find a foreigner, I can go the American or other countries too. And I like different. I like the foreigner culture, and I want to travel different places because in China, nearly every province I have been to. So I think world is very big. But in China, many men, they take more time in work. They don't enjoy the life. But in American, maybe after work, they can have many time to spend with family or travel or other things. So I think maybe it's attractive for me to find a foreigner man. Yeah.
And why are you looking for a foreign man?
你为什么想要找一个外国男朋友？
因为我觉得外国男朋友很好，对，他会给你的妹妹压死。
什么？
我觉得外国的男朋友会比较好，因为我们国内的人他不会说，去嫌你这个嫌那个。
Okay. So she think a foreigner man that much better than Chinese men because the Chinese men maybe they think, oh, you are not a good shape or you are not a good looks, this and that. But the foreigner man, they always think from the heart.
Because I'm working for American company, so I travel a lot to overseas, and when I met quite a lot of foreign colleagues in my business, so I think I can accept a foreigner to be a partner in my life.
Can you tell us what man you've met that you're interested in?
今天有哪个男士你比较感兴趣？印象深刻。Tom, the Chinese American guy.
Why do you like Tom?
因为交流上没有障碍嘛，是吧？Because communication is very well.